Hello, YouTube, Intuitive Edge. So, today I want to look at the accusations against Representative Jim Jordan. He is from Ohio, and he's being accused of overlooking or trying to cover up some sexual abuse that went on at the university there. So, let's take a look at that. So he was accused of trying to cover up or hide sexual misconduct or sexual abuse. So we're just going to look at that, see if there's any truth to those accusations. Is there any truth to that? And what's the real story behind that? Let's see if we can uncover what really happened. So let's see what the cards have to say. I'm just going to shuffle these up a little bit more here. Okay, all right. So I'm going to cut the deck. Let's see what the cards say. So what's the real story with... Okay, so we have the Wishes Unfulfilled card. So we have 2 nines. Nine of Wands and 9 of Cups. So the Unfulfilled Wishes card, and it's crossed by this defensive, like being on the defensive or feeling of a defensive position. I think this has very much taken Mr. Jordan by surprise and put him on the defensive. That's what it feels like there. Oops, wrong position. Okay. Then we've got the Page. So I get this feeling with this card of, this is like of the mind, and feeling like, especially with this defensive, taking up the defensive position, like trying to clear your reputation, your mind, trying to overcome it, it feels like. Then we have another Knight. And these are both reversed. This feels like a negative energy coming. It's an aggressive energy, but it's coming at. It feels like an onslaught, like a. This is what's led up to this, and it feels probably that accusation feeling is what this feels like. This onslaught, negative attack. It feels like. Underneath, or excuse me, in the past position, this has caused a lot of heartache and heartbreak, and there's been a lot of heartbreak over this issue. With it being in the past and what's fading away and what's falling behind, this is nice to have. Like, it's happened, it's done, that is fading away as we work through this having to be defensive or defend your position or defend yourself against accusations. There's a lot of energy on this card too, with this Page of like clearing out the mind and keeping your mental focus. That's a nice card to have in the future position. I think Mr. Jordan's going to come through this. It's a painful situation right now, but I get that this really blindsided him. And and caused him to suddenly feel like he had to be on the defensive and guard his thoughts and his minds and find his words and his position. And it feels like this came at him, like with this feeling of like a destabilizing energy, negativity, and really painful situation for him. Working through the defensive, he's having to be defensive, and I don't think this feels like it came out of nowhere. I don't think that he knew. This doesn't feel like he knew what was going on. This feels like he was accused of something and suddenly out of nowhere had to come and feel like he had to defend himself against accusations. But with this negative heartbreak, difficulty in the past, and the future card being this back strength, King of Swords, you're back on your game, back mentally sound, on top of things. I think this rattled him. This really rattled him. And I heard that his nephew was killed also. I think I might look at that as well. But I don't think he knew about that which he was being accused of. This feels like it came out of nowhere. I think he's telling the truth when he says that he didn't know about it or know that was going on. I don't think he was part of the cover-up. The cards would have indicated this indicates being on a defensive position, but I don't to me, I don't see that he knew about it beforehand. I think he was accused of something, and it rattled him. But this is saying he's going to come through it and be fine on the other side. I think he's going to be okay from it. Underneath it, we have the Sun card. Anytime the Sun shows up in a reading, it flavors the reading in a positive light. And so I think that Mr. Jordan's going to come through this okay, and he will be seen in a positive light after all of the dust settles on this. I don't think it's going to affect him negatively. If someone had intended to cause him to look bad, or maybe in the short term, but long term, he's going to come through it, and he will be looked on favorably after this. I don't think that whatever this attack was against him, accusing him, I don't think it's going to stick ultimately. All right, that's all I have for this. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.